Welcome to Sugosha Defence News. The highlights of today. Drone startup TechEagle secures funding from Vijay Shekhar Sharma's VSS Investco, Inflection Point Ventures and more. Steel cutting ceremony for first next generation offshore petrol vessel of ICG held at MDL Mumbai. India's expanding defence ties in Indo-Pacific region to increase Sino-Indian competition. PraVaHa, ISRO develops CFD software for aerodynamic design and analysis. India's GDP grows 7.8% between January to March against 6.2% a year ago, according to government data. 25T Bollard Pull to Baljeet has been delivered to Indian Navy. Azad Engineering gears up for global supply chain of F404 and F414 engines. Visakhapatnam Naval Dockyard gears up for the future with new infrastructure. Udipi Cochin shipyard receives new order from Adani's Ocean Sparkle. Indian firms outpace global giants in R&D growth according to a report. Vera Dynamics inks deals with Romanian firm S. Carfil SA. Japan, France, and Germany collaborate to develop railgun technology. U.S. Army inaugurates high-volume 155 mm artillery production facility. Rheinmetall supplies 35 mm ahead ammunition for Skynex air defense system to European nation. Chinese scientists bring shark skin technology to the next generation jet engine race that US Air Force plans to quit. US returned Chinese physicist Duan Luming and team build world's most powerful ion-based quantum computing machine. TechEagle, a player in India's rapidly growing drone logistics market, has secured a fresh injection of capital in a bridge funding round co-led by Navam Capital and Inflection Point Ventures. The round also saw participation from notable figures like Paytm founder Vijay Shekhar Sharma and existing investors like venture capitalists. TechEagle specializes in beyond visual line of sight drone operations, utilizing its fleet of made in India drones to execute autonomous deliveries. The steel cutting ceremony for the first next generation offshore petrol vessel took place at the Mazgon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in Mumbai in the presence of Indian Coast Guard officials on 31st of May. The Ministry of Defence had signed a contract with MDL for the procurement of 6 NGO-PVs for the ICG at a total cost of rupees 1,614 crores. The project aims to bolster the capabilities in coastal and offshore patrol, safeguard maritime zones, and enhance operational efficiency. The NGO-PVs are equipped with state-of-the-art machinery and equipment. The vessel is powered by two diesel engines which are capable of achieving a maximum continuous speed of 23 knots and cover a distance of up to 5,000 nautical miles. Further, they boast integral twin-engine helicopter facilities and staging for heavy helicopters, enabling swift and effective aerial surveillance and response capabilities. Incorporated with advanced features such as multipurpose drones, AI capabilities, and wireless controlled remote water rescue craft, the NGO-PVs provide the ICG with unparalleled flexibility and operational edge. The vessel is scheduled for delivery by May 2027. The computational fluid dynamics CFD software parallel runs solver for aerospace vehicle aerothermodynamic analysis PraVaHa is developed in VSSC to simulate external and internal flows on launch vehicles, winged and non-winged re-entry vehicles. Initial aerodynamic design studies for launch vehicles demand evaluation of a large number of configurations. Any aerospace vehicle, while moving through the Earth's atmosphere during launch or re-entry, is subjected to severe aerodynamic and aerothermal loads in terms of external pressure and heat flux. Understanding the airflow around aircraft, rocket bodies, or crew module during Earth re-entry is essential to design the shape, structure, and thermal protection system requirements for these bodies. The unsteady part of aerodynamics contribute to serious flow issues around such rocket bodies and creates significant acoustic noise during the mission. The computational fluid dynamics is one such tool to predict the aerodynamic and aerothermal loads, which solve numerically the equations of conservation of mass, momentum, and energy, along with the equation of state. India's economy grew 7.8% in the March quarter, pushing up the annual growth rate to 8.2% according to the official data released by the National Statistical Office, the NSO. The NSO, in its second advanced estimate of national accounts, had pegged the country's growth at 7.7% for 23-24. China has registered an economic growth of 5.3% in the first 3 months of 24. 25T Bollard Pull tug Baljeet has been delivered to Indian Navy on 30th of May. The contract for construction and delivery of the three 25T BP tugs was concluded with Shaft Shipyard Limited and MSME. The availability of tug will provide impetus to operational commitments of Indian Navy by facilitating assistance to naval ships and submarines during berthing and unberthing, turning and maneuverings in confined waters. The tug will also provide afloat firefighting assistance to ships alongside at anchorage and will also have capability to conduct limited search and rescue operations. The Visakhapatnam Dockyard is undergoing significant infrastructure upgrades, including the construction of a modern integration and assembly facility. The new facility may potentially support future nuclear submarine production, aligning with India's nuclear deterrence capabilities. A newly completed wharf will enhance operational efficiency by providing a dedicated space for loading and unloading weapons onto submarines and test barges. These developments position the Visakhapatnam Dockyard as a crucial hub for advanced shipbuilding and maintenance of the Indian Navy's strategic assets. The Udipi Cochin Shipyard Limited, a subsidiary of Cochin Shipyard, has secured a new order from Ocean Sparkle Limited, an ad harbour service company. The order is for the construction of 370T Bollard Pull ASD, that is the azimuthing stern drive tugs. UCSL previously built two 62T Bollard Pull ASD tugs for OSL used at Paradip Port and New Mangalore Port. The new tugs will be 33 meters long, 12 meters wide with a 4.2-meter draft featuring two 1838 kilowatt main engines and other advanced equipment. Bollard pull is the most commonly used measure of ship assist tug performance, which has propellers optimized for maximum thrust at close to zero speed. Previously, the company had built two 62T Bollard Pull ASD tugs, primarily intended for harbor towing and ship assist in Indian ports for OSL, delivered ahead of schedule and are now in use at Paradip Port and New Mangalore Port. Veera Dynamics, a company based in Hyderabad, has signed a momentous memorandum of understanding with S. Carfill SA. This agreement marks a significant development in the Indian defence sector. S. Carfill SA is a subsidiary of CN Romam SA, a Romanian state-owned enterprise with a distinguished history spanning over a century, specializes in armaments, ammunition and dual-use products and is a major player in Romania's defense industry. Veera Dynamics will be the official importer and distributor of S. Carfill's XO2 range of products in India, which are likely related to defense or aerospace. The agreement includes a technology transfer for the production of an innovative nanotechnology-based anti-fire product within Veera Dynamics, enhancing India's domestic manufacturing capabilities. The defense authorities of Japan, France, and Germany signed the implementation guidelines for cooperation in railgun technology, marking a significant step in international collaboration on advanced weapon systems. The Acquisition Technology and Logistic Agency (ATLA) of Japan announced the conclusion of the terms of reference for this cooperation with France and Germany, aimed at exploring collaborative opportunities in developing railgun technology. The trilateral agreement with Japan will allow these countries to combine their expertise in power sources, railguns, and hypersonic projectiles. ISL is developing a 25 railgun prototype named Rafira, capable of firing 5 rounds in a single salvo and accelerating 100 grams projectiles to a speed of 7.35 Mach. This prototype serves as a test model for research into using railguns as air defense weapons. The Japanese Ministry of Defense has been conducting fundamental research on railgun technology for the past decade and is seeking to partner with US defense contractors to overcome challenges related to the guidance systems and power storage. Railguns require significant power and generate considerable heat, posing technical challenges such as energy requirements and structural integrity under extreme electromagnetic forces. Despite these challenges, the potential applications of railguns are vast, including missile defense and long range strike capabilities. The U.S. Department of Defense announced the inauguration of the Universal Artillery Projectile Alliance UAPL facility in Mesquite, Texas. Operated by General Dynamics Ordnance and Tactical Systems, this new facility is a pivotal element in the modernization program of the Army's industrial base. Designed to produce a wide variety of large caliber metal parts ranging from 60 to 155 with minimal changeover requirements, the facility integrates long stroke, high tonnage forging capabilities, automation, modern manufacturing practices, and digital data capture capabilities. A European customer country has commissioned Rheinmetall to supply 35 ahead ammunition for the Skynex air defense system. The total value of the order is in the low three-digit million euro range. A six-digit number of cartridges will be manufactured. The Skynex system strengthens the protection of the customer's country's armed forces against threats from the air. The new order once again underlines Rheinmetall's leading technological position in the development and production of highly efficient ammunition for air defense in Europe. The use of programmable 35 ahead ammunition is considerably cheaper than comparable guided missile based systems. It is not possible to influence or even deflect the 35 ammunition by electronic countermeasures after firing. A revolutionary shark skin structure inside a turbofan engine, which reduces drag by 10% and significantly increases engine efficiency, has been created by a group of researchers in Western China. The high-strength, large-scale titanium alloy, precision 3D printing technology behind this breakthrough is set to help China catch up to and even surpass the United States and its allies in the race to develop next-generation aviation engines. A team led by Duan at Tsinghua University has been able to achieve the stable trapping and cooling of a two-dimensional crystal of up to 512 ions. This is the largest quantum simulation or computation performed to date in a trapped ion system. Quantum bits or qubits are the building blocks of quantum computers just as bits are in regular computers. However, qubits are extremely difficult to harness in a controlled and repeatable way because of what is called their hazy nature. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoy the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you and have a great weekend.